Privyet! Ya Kyle, aka Pidgin Man. How does one decide whether to go on or to review? I'm doing these Duolingo lessons and there are a lot of words I kind of recognize but don't fully know. They're not ingrained in this brain. They're not ingrained in the membrane. One of the cruel ironies of learning all of these languages is the one language I actually cared about learning, Korean, is the one that I forget everything in. There's this exercise it has you do where it says a bunch of stuff at you, and then you have to repeat it. In some languages, I actually understand what it's saying, which makes it a lot easier to repeat because then I just have to say the sentence. Otherwise, I'm just trying to put together a string of syllables, like memorizing a phone number without a memory palace or a shortcut. Speaking of, I've said this many times, but not on Pidgin Man. If you want to memorize numbers faster, a good way of doing it is to create a word for each of the 10 digits, something for doubles and something for triples and something for sandwiches. And then every sequence of numbers just kind of makes a sentence, and then you just have to remember the sentence. This is the opposite of that because I'm supposed to just be saying a sentence, and yet I'm just doing it syllable by syllable by syllable. And sometimes it doesn't even show you what you're saying. You have to reveal it, and then I kind of know what I'm saying, and I can translate the sentences well enough, but when it's just coming at me in Korean, I got nothing. And theoretically, I want to progress. I've only given myself 10 years. And I'm already out of 5% of that 10 years. But it might be time to pump the brakes a little bit and then just go back through what I've learned, memorize it a little bit better, and then try to progress later. But then who knows if I'm resting on my laurels? It's like when you only play with bots on Super Smash Bros. And then suddenly you play your friends and your friends are a lot better than bots. What are you going to do? Are you going to rise to the occasion? Or are you just going to go back to playing bots your whole life? But then other times you have those friends who have a video game that you don't own, and then you can't get good at it because you can only practice when they practice, and you know they get more practice, and you just like some time with the bots. And now go try and explain it to someone else.